Assalamu alaikum, welcome to Urban Dunia. I'm Tim Blight and welcome back to Melbourne Explorer. Today I'm in South Melbourne with Amit.
Hello.
And we are exploring this suburb just outside of the city centre, which is home to the South Melbourne Markets and some amazing cafes. My favourite thing to do in South Melbourne on a weekend is to start with brunch, and I love the meals at Ginger and White, a small cafe on Clarendon Street. The street is full of cafes specialising in Melbourne's favourite meal, the weekend brunch, and some of the best cafes are off the main street, like St Ali, several times voted Melbourne's best coffee. There are some lovely old buildings, a cool second-hand shop, and the South Melbourne Town Hall, built on a small hilltop. We have now left Clarendon Street and we are now heading down on Coventry Street, right? Yeah, Coventry Street towards the South Melbourne Markets. Before we reach the market, however, there are some great clothing and design stores, including some awesome startups. There are more great cafes along here too. The main challenge is deciding which one to go to. Just arrived at South Melbourne's commercial hub, which is South Melbourne Market. We'll go and check this out. So at this point we are going to say goodbye to Amit, so thank you very much for coming around with us. And we are going to be heading down towards South Melbourne Beach and some of the beautiful old neighbourhoods in that area. In summer, the South Melbourne Beach is popular with sunbathers and swimmers who often grab an ice cream at Jock's on the way back. Victoria Avenue near the beach has its share of good restaurants as well. Not far from Victoria Avenue is the Gasworks Art Park, which is built, as you probably already guessed, on the site of an old gasworks. The buildings at the park host seasonal art exhibitions. Further around the bay is neighbouring Port Melbourne, whose busy Bay Street has even more dining options, while the port itself is where the ferry to Tasmania departs from. On the other side of the suburb is Albert Park, home to a beautiful lake with a spectacular skyline view, various sports facilities, and once a year in March, the track for the Australian Grand Prix. Next week we're headed to Upmarket Chapel Street. Don't forget to subscribe.